big hitter. H.D. Ackerman's favourite player, Dipendra Singh Airee from Nepal.
Good player as well, anchors the batting lineup for Nepal.
There's no time to anchor today. He needs 10.83 and over. Ayaan Khan, who had a really good tournament last year, has picked up 2 wickets today.
Yeah, this one going high up in the air. A very good catch from Dipendra. Won't be disappointed. It's going well.
How was it?
Excellent from Ayaan Khan. It's a real strategy and a skill to be able to read a batter, and Shakib Al Hassan does that superbly well with his left arm finger spinners. Flighted and popped through the extra cover region. There is protection. It's Omerzai, and it's an excellent over from Ayaan Khan. 2 singles on the wicket, 64 for 4.
Was there any bat on it? None. Just the pad.
Well, I think it's more the glove on the way up. I think they were more looking for the glove after the pad as opposed to the inside. Have a look here, he's close. Oh. I think that's what Ashton Agar was inquiring about, politely of course. Pumped. High and very, very handsome.
What a shot this is from Harsh Thakur. Continuing what he did yesterday, and it's going to be needed today. Giving himself some room and going downtown, straight down over the bowler's head. Beautiful looking shot. Landing just in front of the side screen.
Yeah, a lovely striker of the ball, Harsh Thakur. He played so well yesterday for his 78 not out. Very important you capitalise on good form.
No, well bowled, yaar. Stand by. Stand by, good ball.
Eight off the over so far. They need another boundary. The rate's nearing 12.
Stand by.
Harsh Thakur looking downtown. Agar should drive this into the surface.
No run. 1-1. Good over.
Single to finish. 9 off it, including that lovely 6. 73 for 4. It was pretty good from the Knights, truth be told. Gone! A very, very good catch. At short mid-wicket, it's all about the left arm finger spinners. Ashton Agar takes it off his young prodigy, Ayaan Khan.
This is a big wicket. Harsh Thakur, the man who scored the runs yesterday, unfortunately not able to capitalize today. Looking to play that into the leg side, and a really good catch. Ashton Agar Short mid-wicket, he pulls up a really good catch. Harsh goes for 18 off 22, 73 for 5.
Because the gap between long off and the sweeper is always so big.
You're going to have to keep going. Top edge. Is that going to be safe? Over the top, just. It's going to spin away. They don't come back for the second, though. Choice is key.
Good ball, good ball, good ball. Shabash, shabash,
Almost
shabash.
lunchtime. One of our sponsors, Chuck's Roadhouse.
Shabash, shabash, Yan.
Just out of reach of Chris Lynn.
Oh, that's sliding, I think, down the leg side, and the man with the black shirt has won the counts.
There was a lot of premeditation about this so-called stroke, wasn't there? Looking to do so, coming down the wicket, and then, oh, I can't. And caught nowhere.
I think he was in three minds.
Shabash, Yan.
So good stuff from Iron Khan to come back after that boundary first ball, which was airborne in the covers. One's hard into the ground, sweeper into play. It's just the single, so that's good stuff again from Iron Khan. He knows exactly what he's doing. 3 for 14 his numbers. He's got 2 balls left in his spell. It's extraordinary stuff from the youngster.
Much better placement of that man on the sweeper boundary to get him straighter. It's so difficult to get the ball square or behind square on the offside on this particular pitch. So I like where that sweeper is now.
Goes down, dragged onto the onside, wanted to go straighter. So it's a pretty tidy over. 9 off the previous one, 8 off this one so far with 1 more to go. Problem is they need, from this moment right now, 17 and over. So you would think a boundary would be extremely helpful. The last ball of Iron Khan's spell. Oh, that's gone very low indeed. It's a worm burner, that one. It's a dot ball in the end. Iron Khan, 4 overs, 3 for 15. Brilliant. 91 for 5.
Had a good game. Iron Khan came on after the power play and just made life very, very difficult. Not a big turner of the ball, but he bowls gun barrel straight.
He was trying to see if the pitch we're going to use in a couple of days' time turns. Going downtown, he's hit it well, hit it beautifully, and hit it for 6. Little 9-2 to his partner, 10 off 2 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Pressure now on Agon. Lovely use of the feet.
This is the over they have to go really big. Got to try and get 20 off this over. The start is absolutely perfect. That was a beautiful shot for Dipendra. Partnership 28 off 19 with these two guys, but the next 4 balls could decide this game. 44 required now in 16 balls. Target 145. So from Agar, nicely worked. Dipendra's got those legs pumping. He wants 2, but the senior pro says no.
43 or 15 balls. Hazy, that's more than enough balls for Airee. He's got a half century off 9.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, it's ending up being a messy dot ball.
Don't want to ruin the over now. Another boundary would do nicely for the Knights.
I'm thinking 2 more boundaries. 2 more boundaries off these 2 balls, and that's maybe a bridge too far, but that's an ideal scenario.
Catch it.
Going downtown, and that's very well done. saved that boundary. I think that's okay. Manenti's down there.
Is he in the field of play when he knocks this back? Absolutely. Of course he is. The Italian international, Ben Manenti.
Well, now they need a boundary. 12 off 5 balls in this over, after 10 off the first 2. And that's trying to take out his partner, but Pretorius ducks, and it's only 1. 13 off the over is okay, but perhaps not enough. 104 for 5.
The Knights will be disappointed with how that over finished. When you have 10 off 2 and you only end up with 13, that's a loss. There's a real opportunity for them there.
Yeah, it was just looking to try and stick its head above ground, that little green worm. He's tied himself into a couple of knots of late, 3 knots, as he changed direction. 1 good over will get him above the red worm. 1 really big over. It's got to be this one. A lot of runs, 41 required, 12 balls. Star again, Iron Khan, 3 for 15. Magnificent from the little fella. Zahur is a reliable, dependable bowler. This has got to go for, well, certainly at least 20, maybe 25 with a bit of luck. That's short and wide outside the off stump, and that's been hammered for 6, maybe. It's close. We'll have a few checks on this one.
Dipendra Singh Airee, he packs a punch for a little man. And this is some stroke. To be able to get it up and over point and all that way, you need some power. And he unleashes here. Go, ball, go, go, surely.
Oh, I think it was 6. I think it just went over the rope. No, it didn't really. It was just before the rope. But anyway, would have given a nice boost if it was 6, but it's going to be just inside for 4. There we go, just inside. Chalk dust.
Gee, for the benefit of the match there, that needed to be the right club. Oh, what a pity. I'm not being one-sided yet.
No, of course you're not, no. Right, so they've got to make sure they capitalise on that. They didn't in the last over. First 2 deliveries disappeared. Can this delivery or the next 2 disappear? On the bounce to the covers. Quick single. It takes about 3 seconds to get down the other end.
Well, if he had to do it, if Dipendra had to do it, can you imagine the Nepalese fans that are here?
He's such a wonderful cricketer to watch, and a very talented cricketer as well. Pretorius gets one in his slot, hits it downtown. Dipendra's coming back, that'll be safe. No problems for Dipendra.
I thought this was out the ground, but it's low down on the bat. It's full from Zahir Khan. If he gets that wrong, if he gets it wrong, Pretorius will hit him out the ground if he wants to try and bowl Yorkers.
What can they do, the Knights, in the last 3 balls of this over? Still 1 more after this. Full toss, slow ball. He's hit it high, but not very far. Dipendra's going to come back, maybe turn for the 3rd as well. No, just the 2. That's how quick he is.
This is when a seasoned campaigner like Pretorius is looking, thinking, I can't believe I'm having a bat with you. It's the worst nightmare for an experienced player.
Huffing and puffing, thumbs up to him. Didn't have to run if he hit him out the ground. Sliced it, really.
This needs to go. This needs to go.
He's had a couple of balls in the slot from Zahir, so he's had a bit of practice this over. This one, maybe. Slow ball. He's pumped that one. That's gone for 6. That's a beauty. Oh, almost caught by the security. Security put it down. Security put it down.
He had to wait for this because Khan takes pace off. And he almost stands like a baseball and waits and then says, I'll have a piece of it. Right now, can he finish the over with a biggie? And then we got ourselves a game. Zahoor under a little bit of pressure. This is what you paid the big bucks for, Dwayne Pretorius.
Now, if they get a boundary off this ball, 15 off it, if they get a boundary off this ball, then it's game on with the last over. Oh, we've had to get a new ball as well. This one might be a little bit harder. Crisper off the bat. Zahoor, I'm sure, is going to have a good look at the ball they select.
What about the old front foot no ball here? And the free hit. Oh, we need a tight one. The GT20 needs a real tight one now.
Well, it's a massive game, this. The Knights and the Tigers. A massive game. Remember, the Knights have played 2, lost 2. So they have to win a game. If they don't win this one, and they go down 3 in a row, particularly if it happens to be a tight one and they lose, then it might be a little bit difficult. Eyes are on the game from everywhere. A 6 will be ideal, a 4 will still be okay, I think. And it'll be 20 off the last over if it goes over the ropes. In fact, it'll be 21 required if it goes over the ropes. No, 20. Oh, it's a full toss, but it's a high full toss. And he has got it away for 4, so that's okay. Not absolutely perfect, but it's absolutely okay. 19 off that over. 19th over has gone for plenty. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's done well to hit this for 4. That is a very tough ball to have to deal with. The hip high full toss. It's just below a no ball. And sort of sliced that away over extra cover, and it's just out of reach. That's a good bit of hitting that from Dwayne Pretorius.
Righto, here we go. Excitement all over the place here in Brampton for this final over. Kaleem Sana. It's a very, very fine bowler. Kaleem Sana, very experienced. He's been tight so far, going at just a shade over 6.5. They need 22 off the last over to win. Dipendra on strike. It's in the slot, that one, and he's hammered it over top of extra cover, and that's a great start to the over.
Yes, in the slot. He ain't gonna miss out. He knows how to win games, this little man, Dipendra Singh Airee, and that is a classic shot. Up and over extra cover and away for 4. Now all of a sudden Kaleem is under pressure, massive pressure.
Wow, what a finish to this game. They're all out there watching in the viewing area, all of them. Dipendra Singh Airee, 27 off 14. That's what he's got at the moment. He's clubbed that as well. Sweeper into play. Slight knock on, which allows Dipendra Singh Airee to get back and double. And they're looking for the 3rd. Yes, they are. Clever stuff. So that's 7 off 2. Top running.
Yeah, great awareness as well from Airee. That so often a batter will just run through the crease when he thinks he's home for 2. But he just touched, he had a look, there was a mistake at the bowler's end, and they scampered through for a 3rd. Now the big hitter's on strike, the real big hitter.
Length that Kaleem Sana likes to bowl is the slot. For Dwayne Pretorius. He's gone wide, he's gone wide. It's a dot ball. No, it's not. It's a wide. He's going to bowl that again. I think that's fair enough.
You can understand the plan, though, can't you? Because he can't bowl around the wicket into the hitting zone.
See where Dwayne Pretorius is set. He's set on off stump with his toes on off stump, so he's moved across. Oh, there's the Tigers coach, Dad Watmore. He's drilled that fairly straight to the fielder. Dipendra says, I'm coming back, keep running. Pretorius says, give me a breather.
Well, he thought it was just a trundled single, and Airee was gone. They need to hit a boundary now. A boundary now.
Yeah, halfway, and they've got 10. 12 required, 3 balls. Moving across. Oh, he's missed an opportunity. That was one to pick up. Oh, he's been given. That was one to pick up and go leg side and get a boundary, but no. Kareem Sana says, I'm going to get you out, and he did. Up went that dreaded digit, and Pretorius is on his way.
Pretorius doesn't look happy here. But you're 6'5" and you hit the ball a mile and you're trying to play a lap. Surely you just stand there and try to clock that over mid-wicket or over long on for 6.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough, actually. Hit him on the roll of the pad first and then up onto the thigh pad. And you're right. He goes straight with that sort of delivery, I would have thought. He goes for a well-played 31 off 20. But it's a dot ball. That's the worst thing about it. It's a dot ball. 133 for 6. It's a clean hit. It's not going to make any difference. And the Tigers have got up. They will be very pleased and relieved as well. They'd only played the one game before this and they were victorious. So that's played to 1-2. And of course now we've got a situation for the Knights, the Vancouver Knights, where they played 3 and lost 3. But the Montreal Tigers will be happy because they've won in a tight one by 10 runs.
I just think they're having a few problems at the top of the order with the bat, the Vancouver Knights. But they had their chances, didn't they? With ball in hand, they had the Tigers in an awful amount of trouble and then allowed them back into the game, courtesy of a lovely innings by Corbin Bosch, who's fresh off the boat, I should say.
Yeah, he did play nicely, that's for sure, but they just couldn't get it to the end, which is a disappointing situation for the Knights. But just remember also, there were 19 runs off the last over. And that cost them dearly in the end, the Knights. 19 runs off the last over. Here's the table. Toronto Nationals play 2-1-2, 4 points. Montreal Tigers play 2-1-2, also now with 4 points, so they'll be happy, but I'm afraid Usman Khawaja won't be particularly delighted at the start that they've had. Dave Watmore will be pleased. He's out there with his charger saying well done to the boys and also well done to the umpires as well. Dipendra played nicely. Dipendra Singh Airee, electric in the field and did a fine job also with the bat. Ended up with 30 not out of 15 deliveries, a strike rate of 200. Well, Chris Lynn, I think, will be a little bit relieved as well. So the Vancouver Knights, just 11 runs for starters. Khawaja got one that just rolled. Simple as that, just rolled. Hendricks 34 of 35, and Tucker didn't get going today. Played beautifully yesterday. Dipendra Singh Airee 30 off 15. Pretorius 31 off 20, and 134 for 6 wasn't quite enough. Quick look at the partnerships. Hendricks and Munir, 29 off 39, and then you got to go all the way down to Dipendra and Pretorius for 60 off 34, which was quite brilliant.
Almazai was very, very good at the top.